Okay, so why rehab is bullshit? Uh, Rehab and halfway houses and any type of um, like I would say even IOP programs or any type of place where you go and you talk about addiction, or you talk about codependency, or you talk about uh, sexual promiscuity. Any type of place like this where you're going and meeting in a group atmosphere and you're dealing with individuals that deal with similar problems, you're going to find people that are not trying to better themselves, but instead just trying to find other people that enjoy the same types of things they do, or that have the same types of problems they do, so they can stay in that problem and continue that cycle. And it's just a fact of that's just human nature. If you have a sex addiction and you go to anonymous meetings, I'm sure there have been people that have gotten what the program was designed for out of the meetings. But there are people that go to those meetings who aren't even sex addicts to find women to have sex with. And I know this because, I mean, being in halfway houses, I know addicts that are new to the recovery lifestyle, and they realize that there are sex sex addicts meetings, and they're like, well, they can't turn down the opportunity to go and try to meet some hot sex addict. And I know several people that have at least hooked up with people from SA meetings. And I don't promote, I don't promote people going out and trying to hook up with sex addicts, because that's fucked up. I think that I'm trying to get people, on the right path. I don't think that, you know. But anyway, any type of place where you go and you meet up with a bunch of people that have the same type of problem, that problem's going to find its way in. I've been to rehab 4 times. I've been to 2 rehabs that were. Well, I've been to one rehab that was just for substance abuse. It was just for, alcoholics and drug addicts. And the 3 other ones I went to, one of them was a place for people with eating disorders and for drug addicts. But the eating disorder people and the drug addicts didn't really, mingle or have meetings together. It was more of a separate thing. And the other 2 times I went to the same place twice, and it was I guess it was a place for people with mental issues as well as drug abuse issues. It was a place. They had DRA meetings, which is Dual Recovery Anonymous, which means that you're a dual diagnosis. You have a drug abuse problem or a substance abuse problem, and you have mental health issues. So at this place, there were people that were in this place from Memphis, where the place was, and they would sneak out and they would go and score dope and come back fucking high as hell, and willing to share most of the time, because misery loves company. And it's been that way in every place I've been. There's always been drug abuse in the drug abuse, self-help centers, and it's sad. It's really sad to see people most likely sent somewhere by their terrified parents who are just trying to help their children get out of this, this this masochistic lifestyle of just you know, bad decisions. But it happens, and what happens is you get a mixture of people. You get people that are there because they want the people that they love to feel better, and they, their problem was found out by their family or their girlfriend or their wife, and they don't really want to stop, but they don't want to lose their family. They don't want to lose the people that they love. So they're there, and they're kind of going to some of the classes, or if it's mandatory that you go to all the classes, then they're going to the classes, but they're not really paying attention. Maybe they're causing problems. Maybe they're, just kind of not really trying to be like disruptive, but make lighthearted, humorous comments here and there that are not necessarily appropriate. And then there are the people that are serious, that are there because they want to change and they need help, and they don't know where to turn. So they're going to this place, they're dropping 30 grand, probably don't have health insurance. Probably, just absolutely fucking their lives up because they are in a shitty spot and they have nowhere else to turn. So they go to this 30-day vacation spot where they tell you that all you have to do is stay in a program and devote your life to going to these meetings and spending all your free time with people that have the same type of problem that you have, and they basically keep you fixed in this problem area of your life. They keep you there because they know if you stay there, eventually you're going to slip. Eventually you're going to say, this isn't helping me. Because for all that the program can help you with, it's really all to do with like making yourself a better person and making yourself more accountable. And there are great stories of people. I've heard success stories of people that have come out of 12-step programs and that do great, whatever. But I don't think they really achieve any type of real happiness through the program. I think it all comes from themselves. I think that without that self-reliance and that initiative, and that's what the people that go to the rehabs that really want help and they have nowhere else to turn, that's what they don't realize, is that the place that you need to turn to is yourself. You need to realize that you are what's going to fix this problem in your life. No one else can help you with it. No one can make that decision for you. Only you can decide. I mean, I'm a prime example of, it doesn't matter where you are. If you have a problem with substances and you want substances, all it takes is a trip to CVS, or it doesn't matter. You can get drunk anywhere. You can get high anywhere. And it doesn't matter if that place is a gated facility. You can get high there. Most of the time, the people that work there are the drug dealers, And I'm not saying don't go to rehab, because it can help. It helps to be able to get away from your drug of choice and to have this, soft, pillowy fucking place where they tell you that, it's a disease and you're not that bad of a person, and that all you have to do is, go to these meetings and talk about stuff, and eventually your life will get easier and you won't think about it as much and you'll move on. But I would pressure, not pressure, but I would urge you not to take everything they say with such seriousness, like, because they want you to stay stuck in that spot, because they know if you fuck up, you're coming right back. Maybe not to that specific facility, but you're going to be right back into that cycle. You're going to be you're into that. Just going to be another cog in the recovery machine, and it's an industry, and it's an extremely overpriced, just scam. They, it's, you probably don't know, but if you've ever been to rehab, you know what I'm talking about. It's a place where they just tell you, that you are dealing with a disease and that you have to live by these specific rules or you're gonna die. And they keep you scared, and they keep you feeling worthless. At least that's my experience, and I urge people to not, if you can, forego the financial burdens of rehab and just make a decision. If just delete your fucking Facebook account and throw away your cell phone and fucking do a month in bed and sweat it out. That's the best advice I can give anyone. Just be happy and healthy, and love yourself.